Who is it? Hood? This is Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Said the pack of men. Ladies and gentlemen, front and left, right. We back again. Who is it? Hood? This is Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Yeah, we going back and get back, and we going back and get back, and we going back again. For the very first time, the word we get for write checks, I write rhymes. Let's take it back. HHN special report.
Hurricane the Style Master.
Hurricane 313.
Rogue One Production.
This is my life. I'm chillin', this is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back.
And that shit fucked the hoe. Run that shit back. I don't know why the fuck that shit skipped like that. What the fuck happened? Wind that shit back. Fuck that skip was about. Shit skipping and shit.
Hurricane 313.
Shout out to everybody. HHN special report.
Rogue One Production.
This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. Type lyrics, I entice the right spirits. Hype lyrics, make me snipe and slice critics. Fight lyrics, make me wanna go fight bigots. Heist lyrics, got me hacking for nice digits. Nice business, gon' be gone in 9 minutes. I'm finished, time to smash some fine bitches. Nice titties, nice kitty that fight with me. Bonnie and Clyde style, baby, come ride with me. She came from here, so I showed her the nice city. Showed her the good life, drinking some fine Henny. Smoke heavy, in the Chevy we stay ready. Girl is a sniper, she holding the aim steady. Straight shooter, gun louder than 8 tubers. Took me to the bed, she called me the great ruler. Great hookah, got a feeling with great Buddha. Kick back, relax, just like the great Buddha. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. Like spittin', little ripping these hot lyrics. Plot thinking, when I hurt the cop feelings. Cop killing, now they telling me stop tripping. Not listen, so I caught the cop slipping. Feds bitching, I'm leaving them bedridden. Just kidding, they getting the death sentence. Let's get it, revolution the best in it. Best feeling, bullets leaving your chest missing. Flesh peeling off your bones like neck bones. Shot a politician, superior tech drone. Jet home, the girl said let's bone. She wanted to give, so I bought her a tank home. Jet flown, first class, the best zone. Mile high good, we getting our sex on. Head gone, she smoking the best strong. Hit her from the back while I playing the best song. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. This is my life, taking it back, now I'm chillin'. This is my night, taking your life when I'm killing. This is my life, Detroit life, you gotta feel it. This is my type, you damn right, I might hit it. Hurricane the Style Master.
Hurricane 313.
Yeah.
Style master, slow it down, cause I'm fast. Style master, slow it down, cause I'm fast. Style master, slow it down, cause I'm fast. The bad, the little bronca bitch, that's where I cast you. Style master, slow it down, cause I'm fast. Style master, slow it down, cause I'm fast. Style master, slow it down, cause I'm fast. The bad, the little bronca bitch, that's where I cast you. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash.
Style master, ripping these damn bastards. Blast faster, quicker to spell casters. Magic flows, I cast your soul to the fiery abyss, then your bitch explode. But who's gonna carry this for these tragic flows? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to smash some hoes. What's the beef with the government? I have to know. I don't know, but the evil bitches have to go. Let's go, Detroit flow, street so cold. Get stumped in the club 'cause the beat's so cold. Quick pro crow, hit you with the hypno flow. Off the clip in the blade, bullets rip your soul. Tic-tac-toe, free but connect that foe. 34 rounds where you fucking rest that bro. Check that flow, fuck that, wreck that hoe. Government try to kill us, can't let that go.
Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash.
Straight blaster, I am the style master. Real slow, but they want me to go faster. Not yet, I'm taking your profit. Hacking everything and leaving the hot jet. World leaders getting killed with the heater. Blood on my shoes, I just bought these Adidas. Call my mama Sita, tell her to bring me some sneakers. And the gun I left by the speaker. Yes, I'm a drinker. See my girl, hey mama Mia. We about to snipe fans from a Kia. Yeah, I never leave her. The cute assassin chick like Nikita. They two together, that's why I keep her. Smoking on the keeper. Shooting at the sleepers. Fuck the government, send them on to the reaper. Drinking on the leader. Yeah, I'm diving deeper. In the bad chick while we blowing up Geneva.
Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. Style master, slowing down 'cause I'm fast. The bad, you done wrong for business from my cash.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No motherfucker, it's a goddamn hurricane. Breaking stupid rain and it's made out of flames. Ain't no competition, I've destroyed everything. Till they give a bit about to shoot him in the brain. Calling me insane, I'm a little bit deranged. Fire in my veins and I'm taking other lanes. Throw him in the trash, get him hit by a train. I don't think a kid is really ready for the war. Chop him into pieces, leave him under a floorboard. Take another government gang, it's a fun show. Hacker credit cards and the ball be a gun store. RPGs on the Mandelson seaboard. People looking at me, asking where do we go? To the White House, but the let the key go. Blow the bitch up, yeah, that's how we roll. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bed, then it's time to get to shooting. When the fucking freedom beds always pursuing. Get it from my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. When they give a bed, everything that they doing. When they give a bed, then it's time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom beds always pursuing. Get it from my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. When they give a bed, everything that they doing. When they give a bed, then it's time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom beds always pursuing. Get it from my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. When they give a bed, everything that they doing. When they give a bed, then it's time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom beds always pursuing. Get up from my way, gonna be about to get to shooting. Blowing like a warrior, fight like a warrior. On the battlefield, hell yeah, it's warriors. Coming out victorious, we are notorious. Ain't nobody ready for the motherfucking hurricane. Going out speed limits, I keep ripping money, keep flipping, I keep getting your peep. Pimping this street business, and keep business, discreet business. You can tell my secret, I bring the heat in it. Can't fuck with us, indeed from a motherfuckers for the light you up. Then from the building, I'ma snipe you up. The TikTok about to clock you up. Your time is up, to get the fed and tie you up. They use a bitch as a decoy. If I'm in the building and activate by a keyboard. Coming a chick, chilling on the eastern seaboard. Set off the missiles of what I'm smoking on the seashore. When they give a bit of everything that they doing. When they give a bed, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is always pursuing. Get up on my way, you'll be about to get to shooting. When they give a bed of everything that they doing. When they give a bed, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is always pursuing. Get up on my way, you'll be about to get to shooting. When they give a bed of everything that they doing. When they give a bed, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is always pursuing. Get up on my way, you'll be about to get to shooting. When they give a bed of everything that they doing. When they give a bed, yeah, time to get to shooting. Motherfucking freedom is always pursuing. Get up on my way, you'll be about to get to shooting.
HHN special report.
I see why people sell their
Email Rogue
soul.
One Production.
Wanna live the life of luxury, but you gotta give up your soul. You dream of the fame and the riches that was in it. You all of the money, fuck a whole bunch of bitches. Straight from the slums, poverty was the living. Fucked up life, fortunes was falling from the ceiling. Busted the pics, hand me down fits, got tired of this. So we got a plan to get the fuck up out of it. So dope for a minute, heart wasn't in it, started ripping. Then the people said they really didn't, kept going. But he was still broke. Open mic shows, he met someone in the black coat. Told him that he had potential, flow was essential. Told him if you join this label, you will be remembered next day. Best day, he got the check, ayy, now he on stage. BET with the flex, ayy, then he came home to the man in the black coat. He said, good job, now drink on this and drink on. Came from poverty, I see how people sell their soul. Wanna live a life of luxury, but you gotta give up your soul. She dreamed of the fame and the riches that was in it. Wanna do movies, rather clean, no explicit. Came from the gutter, poverty was the living. Fucked up life, bugs was falling from the ceiling. All the this, made her teeth grit, got tired of this. So she got a plan to get the fuck up out of it. Star stripping for a minute, heart wasn't in it. Auditions, athletes, people say they did it, kept going, kept rolling. But she was still broke. After night show, she met someone in the black coat. Told her that she had potential, body was essential. If you join his movie company, you will be remembered next day. Best day, she got the check game. Now she did movies and made a couple of sex scenes. Then she came home to the man in the black coat. He said, good job, now drink on this and drink on. Came from poverty, I see how people sell their soul. Wanna live the life of luxury, but you gotta give up your soul. Came from poverty, I see how people sell their soul.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it. Long time ago, I'm holding up my
What was your bargain?
to get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then
Breaking it back, breaking it back.
Shouts out to everybody, HHN, let's go.
Yeah, we bringing it back. So cold with the flows when I spit it on tracks. Writing hardcore lyrics, gotta put it on wax. We can't tell lies, we be spitting the facts. Most rappers is trash and they do it for cash. I do it for the love with this lyrical blast. Going fast like Flash when I'm whipping your ass. Let me slow it down quick, this a blast from the past. Underground flows with an old school vibe. Nod your head to the beat and remember the rhyme. Real music, you can hear it, you can never deny. Hurricane and join the knock when we be keeping it live. From Detroit to Savannah, let the whole world see. Midwest, Southern soul, make the people believe. Spitting revolution lyrics so my people be free. Throw your hands in the air if you rollin' with me. Underground sound that goes down in Motown. 15 your time, smoke a pound, we smoke clowns. Cold sound, everybody know what goes down. Underground sound, yeah, we bringing it back now. Tell them, Jay.
Breaking it back. Breaking it back. Hey. Back to the underground. Back to the underground.
Back again, spinning magic just like a paladin. But we gotta win, the underground is back again.
For the ancestors.
It's time to take it back again. Spinning magic just like a paladin. But we gotta win, the underground is back again. For my ancestors. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. Underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now.
Jordan Apple, Hurricane, Relentless. Same, man. Smooth and soulful right here, man. Bringing real hip hop back. From the D, all the way to the TX. Yeah, WA. Hurricane and relentless.
Hurricane and relentless. Yeah, man, we came from the trenches. Enemies put up your defenses, leaving you defenseless. Yeah, man, we dashed over fences. Had to take you out in an instant. Evaporated, leave the whole city dilapidated. Politicians might get decapitated. It's sad to say it. Revolution by rebel shooting, we been pursuing, hopping out the sky like we paratrooping. You never grouping. It's so amusing, ripping into this cold music. Shit sound like the soundtrack of an old movie, but this reality, no need for formalities. Whipping your ass, now a fatality. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Time to hit you one more time. Look. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Time to hit you one more time.
You know the rhymes is hardcore. Feeling they want more. Rock solid and pure cane. Fresh kill coat. We about to redefine the culture. Vultures, they get the rope.
Leave them hanging outside. Shit like some pope.
Detroit to WA, all the way to the Texas. They trying to unite our people just like BMF. It ain't nothing but trail bars that we flowing express. We leave the crumbs for the bums. Still we taking the rest. Like a muff, we dropping bombs. We ain't making no threats. You motherfuckers just some rookies in the presence of vets. Buses long enough, you know they bound to confess. Go to jail to get some clout just so they output says. I'm content with the underground and all the real ones here. Do this music for therapy. I ain't chasing no deal. I ain't an industry puppet. I give a fuck how they feel. Born rebel with a cause. I'ma fight to the end. And I ain't caught up in facades or the bullshit dreams. In the world, but I ain't of it. Hate it, like it, or love it. Tweaking your labor budget. You ain't feeling no pressure. Real corporate oppression. Hurricane gone and touch.
Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. We the baddest, better witness the madness. Bringing the hip hop to the masses with these classics. Fuck the haters that talk shit, they know we greater. Send the soul to the maker if they touch our paper. Infiltrators and perpetrators, we gotta slay them. They the FBI, I see you fucking haters. I know you watching me, should just watch the economy. And so I gotta be new leader of this monopoly. Ain't no stopping me, I'm the hurricane, high commodity. Truth can't be marketed, your soul, they will abolish me. Tell you honestly, must acknowledge me. Fuck the mockery, fuck the government. Yo, this my new philosophy. Everybody can know it. Hearing it when I flow it. Flowing like an ocean with all the weed that I'm smoking. Flow is from the gifted. Hurricane and relentless. Ready for whatever, give you the business. We on the mission. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and relentless. Gotta grab your hearts and minds. Hit you with these hardcore rhymes. Let me hit you one more time. Hurricane and relentless. 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 One more time.
Now we about to go to my new track. I just dropped this motherfucker today. We're gonna play this shit twice and then we're gonna get off into the news. Then we're gonna get up out of here. There's another track I'm working on, another 2 tracks. About to get this shit on popping. This the new track called Baby Girl is an Assassin.
Hurricane the Style Master.
Thanks, Joy, for the beat.
I'm Hurricane. Let me tell you a story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through when you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Bacardi. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window, landed on the car. I think it was a Benzo, smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot. I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. Let me tell you another story. Chillin' at the diner and the feds, they was coming for me. Baby girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Cause you look like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed it'll be recorded. Up in the car, man, baby, flow it. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe to keep the streets scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl wetter than the ocean. She said come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster.
Guess we gotta blast this troll real quick. Wild monkey that is, huh? Got a racist troll on here. Snipe that motherfucker real quick when we play this again. You know this the new track.
I'm Hurricane. Let me tell you a story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through when you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Bacardi. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window, landed on the car. I think it was a Benzo, smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot. I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. Look, let me tell you another story. Chillin' at the diner and the feds. girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Test your luck like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed it'll be recorded. Hop in the car, man, baby, flow it. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe it, keep the street scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl wetter than the ocean. She said, come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. Strong blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Strong blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Strong blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, strong blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Strong blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Strong blaster. Baby girl is an assassin. Strong blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster.
That's the new track going on the Style Master album. Now it's time to get off into the news. I know it's been I think it's been a couple days since I did the news. You know what I'm saying? I've been so focused on this music, and I'm in the zone. I'm in the fucking zone, and I can't stop. But I got to give y'all the news of what's going on, at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to the UK, then we're going to go to the United States, you know what I'm saying? Because we all doing the same shit at the same fucking time. Talking about the same shit, it's just a motherfucking different name. But there's one name that connects to all these motherfuckers on both sides of the spectrum. And his name is, drumroll please, Epstein. We got Mr. Mandelson over there in the UK. He got a lot of controversy. Did I say it right? Controversy. And over here we're dealing with bitch ass Trump diddly Yump, aka Drumpf, aka Operation Warp Speed, aka fuck this motherfucker. AKA we have a criminal in the White House. Hashtag I made Vince McMahon cut his hair. Hashtag you're fired. Donald fucking Trump. This guy. But before we get off into the news on that end, you already know what it is. Much love to my UK correspondent, Vonta. She's probably working on a new track right now because I already just got done doing the other video. I mean the other song. So she already probably working on the video for that. So you know, she probably on chill mode right now. Get her chill mode, get her work on. Cause I'm still working. Shit, I'm doing this goddamn HHN. And I just got done doing the track. And once I'm done, I'm getting back to the music. So you already know what it is. Please don't stop the music. But we're going to the UK. Let's get it.
First. Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm English, and I love England. I like having fish and chips and a pint at the local pub. I like Shakespeare and Dickens, Tolkien and Lewis, Harry Potter. I like pork sausage and dogs and fashion. Haram! Haram! But I don't like that. Brits are famously polite, but it mustn't mean we're willing to commit cultural suicide. Our institutions, the Church of England, the BBC, are a bunch of queers and nonces. How the bloody hell did we go from Churchill to you git? Sadiq Khan, the mayor? This is London, mate, not Afghanistan. Or Star Wars. Our government won't even protect our schoolgirls from grooming gangs. Sod off, wankers! The police won't help. They're too busy confiscating garden tools and suppressing free speech.
That's right, miss. What have I done, officer? You've tweeted rudely, and you're under arrest.
Curry is fine, but we have several recipes already. There are 50 Islamic nations in the world. Muslims don't need to be on our island. They want to conquer it. The government says it must be this way. That doesn't make it right, does it, Robin Hood? These dragons that threaten our England won't go away unless brave knights rise up to slay them. Or did all the British bloodlines with any bollocks get killed off in World Wars I and II? Englishmen, it's your country and it's being taken from you. Chav, posh, doesn't matter. We're already all in this together. I don't want this to be the future of the women of England, and I'm sure the women of Iran and Afghanistan didn't want it either. Your ancestors beat the Spanish Armada, Napoleon, and the Nazis. Surely you can handle welfare tourists. History will record what you do or don't do. Get cracking, lads. Love, Amelia.
Love, Amelia. All right. Read the UK with it. Shout out to Vonta, my UK correspondent. Where we at?
A criminal justice system, and he has to be investigated robustly by the police without fear or favour. And if they find that there's a case that has to go and be prosecuted, then that needs to be done completely in compliance with the law. We have a criminal justice system, and he has to be investigated robustly by the police without fear or favour. And if they find that there's a case that has to go and be prosecuted, then that needs to be done completely in compliance with the law. And of course, if it is found that he has broken the law in these ways, and this is what the punishment, then yes. I mean, I think people are absolutely sucker punched by these revelations that while this country was going through a financial crisis, arguably that we
ain't nobody motherfucking surprised. Motherfucker, come on now. We, rather if we in the States or the UK, we know about how corrupt how sick those people in power really are. And this wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a shock. And it wasn't a gut punch to the people that already know. So shout out to the people in the UK that already knew that Mandelson was a goddamn sicko. I didn't even know who Mandelson was, but when I was doing my research, his name kept popping up. Now that I know who the fuck he is, because I was more focused on Charles and Andrew and all them other niggas with other titles, you know, just the important ones. But this motherfucking name was popping up when I was doing my research, though. Mr. Mandelson. And then the picture comes out. I'm like, oh, damn. But the same shit going on over there is going on over here. Motherfuckers tripping over this motherfucking files and shit and the names that's in it. And the pictures popping up. Now they got Mandelson ass. But here's what pisses me off. I think the people that's coming out are just motherfucking like the motherfucking small fish, even though they may be big fish to us, but they small fish to the world motherfuckers that's supposed to be on that motherfucking list. Like, because there's names that's still fucking redacted. Come on, man. Motherfuckers are protecting friends. Why niggas don't do what Russell Simmons did to get the fuck out the goddamn country? He got the fuck out of here and stayed gone. He didn't even come back. Like, they ain't about to get me in no scandal. My bitch just took me for everything. I ain't about to let them get me for anything else. Like, I'll be labeled a fucking adulterer for the rest of my life, but they ain't gonna get me on no Epstein flight. And if they do get my name on something, they can't come to this motherfucking country and get me. Ha! 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 You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Russell Simmons living it up. That nigga is living it up. You say, what did he do? That nigga, no, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to fucking say it. I'm not. This is the first that time probably like the second or third time I say I'll never say this. But I can't say what I was about to say. I can't say what I was about to say. Woo, shit. Oh my God, no, can't say it.
Still dealing with the consequences of that. You had somebody who was a peer of the realm, who was de facto deputy prime minister, and he was giving away really confidential information to try and further his own career down the track and potentially enrich himself further down the track. I think people are absolutely disgusted by that, and Peter Mandelson should face a full investigation and face the full force and consequences of that investigation.
What's with the fucking phone calls? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Every time I go live, like, even when I'm working on music, it's like, God damn, with the phone calls and shit. There ain't nobody important ain't shit but a scam call. Like what the fuck? Like the people that call me has a name next to them and a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever got a fucking name or a picture next to him, shit. Like, if I'm not live, I'll be like, who is on the message? If I don't get no shit back, okay, it's bullshit. And they send back a name, I'm like, don't recognize you, don't know you, got the wrong number. Stop interfering in my fucking live. I'm playing. No, I'm not playing. I hate that shit. I want to shoot the goddamn TV every time that shit happens, but I can't. Dog. It's a motherfucker. Hold on. All right. What was this?
These rules raise the bar.
Nope, not that. It was this one.
Literally just as this show was starting an hour or so ago, the police revealed that they are searching.
And shouts out to Vanta again, my UK correspondent. She put me up on this channel. I think it's called Talk TV in the UK.
Peter Mandelson's houses in Wiltshire and Camden in North London, and this is as part of their misconduct in public office investigation against his lordship. And if he's found guilty, or if they prosecute him, charge him and prosecute him for this, malfeasance in a public office can carry as much as a life sentence in prison. I think one wouldn't want to predict what will happen, but I'm going to. I think he's going down. Now, the police have said that while they have called for the documents between Starmer, government officials, and Peter Mandelson and the intelligence services that were involved in...
They just said Starmer, government officials, and Mandelson.
in him being appointed, the run-up to his appointment as Washington ambassador, although the police have asked at this stage for those to be kept secret because they fear it may affect their investigations. We're hearing they may lift that ban next week, so we may find out exactly what went on that led up to the decision, the extraordinary, bizarre, gullible, stupid decision by Keir Starmer to appoint this dodgy, scandal-prone loser to the job of Washington ambassador. Now, when those documents come out, if we do find out next week, everybody in Westminster is saying, well, that'll be it. He'll have to go. Starmer will be gone, possibly next week. I mean, to say he's teetering on the edge is an understatement, isn't it?
Starmer might be gone next week. Oh shit. Now this is some news. I'm glad I'm covering this, man. But at the same time, come on now. Starmer looked like a goddamn James Bond villain. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going fucking nowhere. Y'all gonna have to throw that nigga out. Y'all gonna have to throw Starmer out. Starmer is a wanker. Y'all gonna have to throw Starmer ass out. I don't think he ain't leaving without a fight. But at the same time, even though Starmer looked like a James Bond villain, but I see a little bit of a coward in his eyes. He just might resign. If he resigned, that'd be the smart thing to do. Resign and get the fuck out of the UK before you get stoned to death by the people you let in. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. You're gonna get stabbed by the criminals you let out. Get the hell out the UK. And as for Zelensky, give Ukraine to Russia, ask for safe passage to a place where no one knows to protect you and your family, and Ukraine will be a new military state. Everybody from every other country, you got to get the fuck out of there, or it'd be a declaration of war. Y'all get murked, and whoever's over there will be a prisoner of war from another country. You better get the fuck out of there. That's my best plan for Zelensky. But yeah. In China, I'm sensing there might be a revolution over there soon brewing. Because the Chinese people might just say, fuck this shit. Kia, bitch. And trying to keep my eye on what's going on with Taiwan and shit. I'm trying to keep my eye on that. It's been a little quiet. It's still the same old bullshit drills and shit. I don't know what's going on, but I still got to keep my eye on it. And Japan, keep my eye on them too. So far, it's just a whole bunch of anime talk. A whole bunch of military just motherfucking like preparing for some shit to happen with Taiwan. It's just a whole bunch of still preparations and drills. Not nothing important just yet. At least not nothing important to me. So yeah.
I mean, this afternoon they've resorted to trying to frighten Labour MPs by saying that if there was a change of Labour Party leadership, if there was a change of Prime Minister, there'd have to be a general election. Well, I mean, that is complete nonsense. There have frequently been changes of Prime Minister and no general election has followed. Angela Rayner...
We know from the last Tory government, for God's sake.
Well, precisely. So there's absolutely no requirement for a general election after a Prime Minister changes. In fact, it's highly unusual for there to be a general election called after a Prime Minister changes, and it's purely in the gift of whoever's in charge. So that's the desperation that they're at. You know, that's what they're trying to do. So a saber rattle in that way. It's not going to work. Labour MPs, yeah, they are a bit stupid, but they even they're
not all of them, most of them, but not all of them. But to be fair, I was just on at Trevor Kavanagh. And we have just seen, even in his long experience, one of the most dramatic weeks of high theatre in Westminster that even he can remember.
Yeah.
And he's predicting, and I would agree, that next week could be even more dramatic. And all of it is leading towards the defenestration of Keir Starmer, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. You know, I think things are well underway behind the scenes for his exit. You know, and that maybe he's going to go quietly, or maybe he's going to have to be shoved. But one way or another, it seems inconceivable that.
At first, I thought she said he was going to have to get shot. I was like, did that bitch just say that on the fucking news? But she said shoved. But I swear to God, I thought she said shot. Like he was on to get shot. Like what, well, bitch? What? Had to rewind that. Like wait a minute. Who gonna shoot Starmer? It's gonna be one of y'all.
He's going to last. I said yesterday I didn't think he'd last to the end of the month, and I'd stick with that. The only way in which he would last till the end of the month is if he says, well, I'm resigning, but I'll hang on until there's a new leader. And I think that's quite probable. That would be a very normal thing to do. It's quite unusual to just bail out.
Yeah, which means he ain't going nowhere. The nigga's still gonna be in power. Like he's out, but like he got to hold shit down until the new guy come in. Which means like dude ain't going nowhere. This is all just one big motherfucking stage play. I was about to say dog and pony show, but it's both. Like it's a fucking circus.
And not have and
Monty Python.
Wait for them to be an interim, you know, a David Lammy situation. That's still possible. But just kind of picture, if you will, this afternoon, how it is to be Peter Mandelson. I mean, God knows where he is. But to have the police raid your home is quite an extraordinary thing indeed, you know, for somebody that has reached his dizzy heights. Imagine them turning over every little thing.
Meaning he's not as powerful as everybody thought he was. You know, because this motherfucker is a fucking creepo. And he's just like everybody in our fucking government. Like when he go down a list of who he fucking is, and like, yep, that's our government in a nutshell. Pause for saying nutshell. Pause again for safety.
In those properties, goodness knows what they're looking for or what they will find. But I just have a little feeling that ultimately, you said, Kev, that you think he's going down. I think he may end up going down for something rather different. I don't know what it is, by the way. I'm not hinting at some big secret, but I wonder whether he's going to end up being prosecuted for something different.
That's
you know, in relation to money, something in relation to the sourcing of that money.
Some relation to money, because like they don't want to lock your ass up for child pedo shit. It's like, fuck it, we'll get them on some money shit. Because it's all about the money. Y'all know what it is. It's all about the Benjamins, man. Yeah, with the Diddy song in the background and shit. Pause for saying Diddy. But you got to pause for saying Diddy. Yes, you got to pause for saying Diddy. You got to pause with saying Puff Daddy too. Fuck, call a nigga daddy. Get the fuck out of here. Sean fucking Combs. And I think I gotta say pause with saying his name too. Fuck.
I'm not quite sure what, but if I were him, I'd be feeling pretty twitchy at this point.
I'd be getting the fuck out the country.
He's going to, as we know, his homes are being searched, but before too long, next couple of days, he'll be arrested and then, of course, interviewed, interrogated, grilled by the police, probably for many hours. So he has a serious ordeal ahead. Now, if you'd have said, if you and I had been talking, shall we say, a month ago or 6 months ago, when he was appointed unwisely to that position in Washington, if we'd have said, tell you what, Isabel, I reckon in 6 months' time, old Peter Mandelson will be under arrest, facing a criminal investigation, and the police will be searching his home, you wouldn't have believed it in a month of Sunday. It is extraordinary how far this man has fallen in such a short time.
And just how much this story has escalated. You know, I've at times I've sort of got a bit fed up of the Epstein saga.
I did before the latest Trump.
It's gone on and on and on and on, and you kind of got to the point where you thought, well, look, you know, Epstein's dead. Ghislaine Maxwell's been in jail for God knows how long.
If she's
Prince
in jail.
Or, you know, the artist formerly known as Prince Andrew, now Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, couldn't possibly be rubbed any further into the dirt. So what more is there to say? Well, it turns out there's a hell of a lot more to say. And, you know, those emails, the extracts are just, they're just extraordinary, aren't they? I mean, they make mind-boggling reading.
Yeah.
And it's almost now become, well, quite irresistible as a political drama on a scale that we've just not seen, you know, probably for a generation.
I had a narcissism expert on the show last night, and we put Peter Mandelson on the couch, to the sort of psychiatrist's couch, and his name's Richard Grannon. I did the same thing with him for Meghan a few months back. Anyway, Richard did spend yesterday morning going through all the stories, all the files, trying to work out what kind of a person Peter Mandelson was. His conclusion was that he shows tendencies of being a psychopath, a sociopath, he suffers from Machiavellianism and sadism, because he enjoys the discomfort he puts people into. And with all those traits, though, he can be very charming. So what is interesting is Harriet Harman's been saying in the last couple of days, saying how weak and immoral and gullible the Prime Minister is. But she said, look, everybody in Westminster has known for generations now, you know, going back to the 1980s, that Peter Mandelson is a bad man.
Told you. Only the smart people already knew that the Mandelson was a fuck sicko.
Why was he constantly appointed to these high positions?
He was appointed to these high positions because the people that put him in the high positions are just like him, if not worser. What's worser than Peter Mandelson? The motherfucker that's actually killing the goddamn kids and eating them, probably. That's the only thing I can say that's worse than motherfucker what the fuck Mandelson doing. But the only motherfuckers that put him in power are people that's just like him. Birds of a feather flock together. You are the company you keep. You're judged by the company you keep. And you was put in power by the company you keep. Now, go to sleep for eternity, Dick.
You know, even after he fell from grace with the Jeffrey Robinson mortgage scandal, when he didn't declare taking more than 300 grand from the richest man in the Labour Party to buy a house in Notting Hill Gate, a scandal that was brilliantly dubbed Notting Hill Gate. He came back from that. Then he got caught trying to give dodgy passports to the Hinduja brothers, Indian tycoons, no doubt knowing him for a backhander. And again, he rose from the...
Try to give a motherfucker some fake pass. I was like, nigga. Here's what's so stupid about that situation. You got to have a private jet, right? Or you got to know someone with one. Fly those motherfuckers over here, do what you need to do, and fly those motherfuckers the fuck back. You don't got to do no passport shit. You're already doing sneaky shit in other departments, but you want to be sort of, kind of legit or a fraud. Like, nah, bro, you could have avoided all that shit. You could avoid all that shit. You could have just motherfucking hook those Hindu tycoons up over there in their country instead of doing some shit over here to make you have a fucking paper trail, you dumb shit. Motherfuckers retarded. Motherfuckers retarded.
So everybody knows he's a bad guy. How on earth did Keir Starmer let Morgan McSweeney and Tony Blair persuade him to give that job, the Washington ambassador, to a lowlife like Peter Mandelson? What on earth happened?
I don't know. I mean, you're kind of imagining the conversation in which they're thinking, right, who should we get to replace Karen Pierce, the outgoing ambassador? I know. How about Peter Mandelson? Brilliant idea, said ever. Apart from Keir Starmer and Morgan McSweeney and one or two other, crazy Labour people that somehow thought that a leopard will change its spots. It's obvious Peter Mandelson is slithery and snake-like and fundamentally flawed. And, we could add to that he's a clever man, but as you've pointed out, Kev, repeatedly, somehow clever without the judgment or the wile or the cunning to avoid getting caught.
Clever men don't get caught, Isabel. Clever men don't get caught. As Richard Littlejohn said in his brilliant column the other day in the Daily Mail, whenever there was a scandal unfolding, all the clever people dived for cover, leaving one guy standing in the middle of the room with his trousers round his ankles holding a smoking gun. It was always Fall Guy, Clown of the Year, Peter Mandelson. Clever intellectually, good a political operator, but clever people, really clever people, don't get caught. He's a clown.
Well, when you said his trousers around his ankle, I mean, almost literally. Some of these photos where there were no trousers at all. Images that most of us would rather not be able to see. Once seen, you can't kind of get rid of it, can you? Out of your,
Yeah. When you see some shit like that, it's like seeing your hero David Hasselhoff on the bathroom floor with the hamburger and shit. It's fucked up. It's like David Hasselhoff. Or it's like that Hunter Biden moment when he had the crack in the gun. It's all bad. It's all bad. Everything Mandelson do is all bad. It's all bad. I'm done.
I thought it was insane when he was announced in that role. I really did think it was insane, but it now emerges that the other person that was a front runner was George Osborne. Now, I'm not for the minute saying George Osborne is guilty of any wrongdoing, nothing like anything Peter Mandelson has done, but there is another character who seems to be able to get any job he wants, literally any job. This guy just lands all the top jobs, apart from being Prime Minister. There are certain characters who are brilliant networkers. They forge relationships with the rich and powerful and influential, and that serves them very, very well until the House of Cards comes tumbling down. And what we're in some ways, the small anecdotes about Mandelson are as fascinating as the big ones. A lot of journalists now coming out with their tuppenies worth, their little stories about interactions with Mandelson. And, I was taken by one I read yesterday, a reporter I know actually, well, a very senior journalist, about shaking hands with Mandelson, having a brief interaction with him. And at the end of it, Mandelson went, "Off you pop," like that.
Off you pop.
That just says it all in a way. Sometimes it's those little anecdotes, isn't it? Off you pop. You can just see him saying that, can't you?
Well, we all know, you and I know, every journalist knows. He didn't do it to me. I met him a few times. I didn't know him well. I wasn't really in his world. But we all know journalists. His favourite trick with journalists was, if they were coming close to writing some sort of story that might not be great for Labour, he would say, "I'm very good friends with your chief executive. I'll have a word." He threatened their jobs all the time.
Yeah.
He was a nasty, snivelling little creep. My main experience with him, for what it's worth, was I was going on to BBC Breakfast, and he was too, and we were in the chairs next to each other in makeup. I tried to make conversation just out of politeness. I mean, I just sort of viscerally, he was so horrible and rude, and who are you? You're nothing. You're nothing. And so I always remember that. But what I think, what you were talking about, is why people like Mandelson, they keep cropping up, they keep getting all these jobs. There's always this pool of the great and the good, these weirdo lords and barons and God knows what, who always become chairman of, unnecessary public inquiries on about $3,000 a minute and all that kind of. It was a pool of people. It's the establishment system.
Yeah.
And what's on trial now, due to Mandelson, due to Starmer, is the establishment. And I hope and I pray that it will fall apart, because this country, for generations now has not been governed for the people. It's been governed for people with their noses in the trough, like Mandelson, and frankly, people like Starmer, all of these politicos, and it's got to stop. As I said to you the other day, I mean, when Mandelson was sacked in disgrace from his job as Washington ambassador, in disgrace, sacked, he got a 6-figure payoff. That's the establishment at work. It's got to stop. He's got a £31,000 a year pension from being EU commissioner for about 3 weeks for life. Yeah. That's got to be taken. This is what's got to end. This country, the world, if you like, this country though, should be governed for the people. It hasn't been. It's being governed for the great and the good in the establishment. And if this scandal brings that system down, it's been well worthwhile. Isabel, great to talk to you. Have a lovely weekend.
All right. You already know what it is. We on to the next one. Which one was it? It was it was this one. Talk about Trump.
So you know how Donald Trump is in the Epstein files?
Yes.
And it's a really salacious, damning stuff that's in the Epstein files. So they haven't released 3 million of them. And so you have to think that the stuff that they haven't released yet is even worse. And so my theory about, I don't know if I've told you this yet, Kurt, but my theory about why Trump always brags that Marian Adelson has bribed him. And so he works for her because she gave him $250 million. We gave him the Golden Heights. We did that. They come to that.
He sounded kind of bitter about it. It sounded like a backhanded
in a sense
compliment.
Yeah, he's like, wow, these son of a bitches own me, right? But anybody says it. And the reason I'm like, well, why even for Trump? You wouldn't want to admit that, but my theory is that the stuff that the Mossad has on him, or Benjamin Netanyahu, the blackmail is, and that's really why he's doing all this stuff. And so he wants people to think it's because he's been paid off, because he's almost proud of being paid off. Look, I've got $250 million for nothing, and of course,
I think that's a great theory. I think it's a fantastic theory, as a matter of fact.
Thank you. So he's all over these. So I'll just give you the reason, because he has a response. So Trump he responded today to these releases. I personally witnessed defendant Trump telling plaintiff that she should never say anything if she didn't want to disappear like the 12-year-old female, and that he was capable of having her whole family killed. Stuff like this, right? And that's an affidavit. I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true. So there's also this. There's defendant Trump. Someone asked him, please wear a condom. He said he violently struck the plaintiff in the face with his open hand and screaming that he would do whatever he wanted and refused to wear protection. He threw money at her and said, get an abortion. So this is the kind. So there's all kinds of stuff. He's in it's really.
Wait, Jimmy, can I ask you something? So the Democrats were in power and had this, okay?
Yes.
And instead of putting this out, and these are just allegations, we don't know they're true, but why didn't they put this out instead of the nonsense thing
about Russiagate?
About E. Jean Carroll.
Right.
So there's real allegations that have been around a while, but why didn't they put them out? Because they're also guilty of that. So they had to make up new shit. So, it's just allegations, but I find it highly suspicious, the whole FBI, who created a fake Russia story. They went to the trouble of that when they had this gold they could have smeared him.
Right.
It don't make no sense, does it?
No, when you put it like that, it don't make no sense. You are correct.
I'm a shaman, you know.
I know. It does. You're right. It does not make any sense. And so there's some, what the joke I used to say was that why did it take them so long to impeach Trump? Because they had to find a crime he committed that they also weren't complicit in. That's why.
That's why they're cocky about it on the Midas Touch channels. Oh, Trump looks really bad in this.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are all the Diddy things, those Midas brothers. But they know that they can, because the scope of how bad it is, and they're all involved, it can never be disclosed. So it's just a political, because there's no arrests, right? We're still not going to have that.
There's not going to be no arrests. No. You're right. So the whole point of this is I wanted to show you. So there's tons of damning stuff in here. I could keep reading. Online complainant responded that she was a victim and witness to trafficking ring at the Trump golf course in Rancho Verdes, California, between 95 and 96.
Hope you had a cool day.
Clayton reported Ghislaine Maxwell as the madam and broker for sex parties, clients of whom include Epstein, Robin Leach, and Donald Trump. So there's all kinds of stuff. So there's even, I'll read you one more. Caller reported in 87 a friend was out drinking and ended up at the Trump Plaza. Victim one saw Trump and wanted to meet him. Unknown man approached her and offered to introduce her to Trump. The unknown man gave victim one a drink, and victim one woke up naked and sore with $300.
Damn.
And victim one woke up naked and sore with $300 on the bed. She didn't remember how she got to the room. She remembered seeing a flash of Trump's face. So there's really damning stuff in here. So the stuff that they're still hiding makes you think it's even worse. So that's what makes me think that about.
They could exonerate him by taking some of those black squares off of things.
So
because he's innocent.
So here's Trump's response, Kurt. I don't know if you've seen this. So here's what he said. Here's what he says. He says, not only wasn't Not only wasn't I friendly with Jeffrey Epstein, but based upon information that has just been released by the Department of Justice, the Department of Justice that he oversees, Epstein and a sleazebag lying author named Michael Wolff conspired in order to damage me and or my presidency. So much for the radical left's hope against hope, some of whom I'll be suing. Additionally, unlike so many people that like to talk trash, I never went to the infested island, but almost all of these crooked Democrats and their donors did. Now, there's several things in there I want to point out. So he said it. So, well, first of all, he said it was a hoax. That the Epstein files, there's nothing to them. It's a hoax. He had his FBI chief say that there was no, they weren't being trafficked. And so now we all know, because of what they released, we all know he was lying when he said it was a hoax. And so now he's going to do that thing that Brigitte Macron did with Candace Owen. He's going to focus in on one little thing and try to expose that as being false and pretend it's all about this one little thing instead of all the things that are in him saying it was a hoax when it wasn't, his FBI chief saying there was nobody trafficked, all this stuff, right? And every time he speaks of Ghislaine Maxwell, he speaks of her like, I really like her. I hope she does well. I hope he's always saying,
I wish her well.
I wish her well.
She's even more important than Epstein. He better wish her well.
Yeah, and he gets her moved to a cushy prison, right? Even
the Rothschilds demand it.
If she's even in a prison, right? So that's the first thing, right? So now he's trying to make, it's all about this Michael Wolff lying. It's all about, so he wants everyone to focus on that. Look at this, don't look at that, right? So that's what the number one thing is. And then the number two, and then part of that is I'm going to sue everybody, these lefties. So he tries to make it into, so he's trying to keep his base happy. It's not me, it's them. And so that's the second thing. So if it's a hoax, why would he say he never went to the infested Epstein Island if it's a hoax? So you know that the island is infested, so it's a horrible place where they're doing dark stuff. Why would you say that it was a hoax then? So again, everything he's saying.
Why are you protecting those crooked Democrats and their donors?
Right.
You know who they are. We don't get to know, but you get to know supposedly.
Exactly.
Why would you protect them? You're worse than them for protecting them.
Exactly. So now you're doing a cover. So you've been doing a cover up on this whole thing. You know it's a cover up because you called it an infested island.
Thank you for explaining how it works, Trump, by the way. I do appreciate that. Thank you for explaining that, look, you're all above us. We're just a chattel of all of the important people. And like, hey, they're just as dirty as me. And obviously they're my same class, so I will never prosecute any of them. Obviously, I'm part of the New World Order, so I'm not going to prosecute them. But don't be mad at me. I'm the good side of this garbage system.
That's it. And you're right. And the point about, well, you've had this information, Trump, so you know who those crooked Democrats are. How come you're not prosecuting them?
Where's the wood chipper? There are a lot of pedos and no wood chipper. What happened? Steve Bannon told me that a lot of people better get a lawyer because there's going to be a lot of prosecutions. Where are they? Where are they?
There are no prosecutions. And so Trump is completely, this tweet, or if he put it, or wherever he put this up, this is him shitting the bed. I mean, he's telling on himself. Trump is telling on himself in this tweet. He's contradicting everything he ever said before, and now he's trying to make a completely different case, which blows up his earlier case, which reveals him to be a guy covering up the Epstein files.
It's amazing. It's like when that guy Vlad that I did the podcast with, he was friends with Zelensky. I go, hey, let me do coke with you if you got Zelensky coke to be fun, you know? And he goes, he stopped doing that once he became authority.
You know how people stop doing coke when they get power?
You just admitted that he did it. You just admitted he was a cokehead to me. Idiot. No wonder they took the podcast down. So, and as we know, that's when cokeheads stop doing coke, when they have money and power and a lot of stress.
Right.
And a lot of stress. That's when they stop coke.
And so, have you heard from your friend Vlad about why he took down that podcast and if he's ever going to put it back up?
Vlad took it down because it was disrespectful to Vlad, and it was. Okay.
That's why he said he took it down.
I think Vlad told him to take it down.
Yeah.
He did it because I think it was to get me on. Because it was talking about Epstein files, and then this guy Vlad from the Atlantic Council. I was talking to Max right after this. Because he goes, Max Blumenthal's a scumbag. Why? Why is that? Well, let's say Max is. I don't care. What did he lie to me about? Anybody that knows anything is probably a scumbag. What? Are you not a scumbag? Like, they had nothing to tell me. They always want to make it, and they said this to me verbally. They want to make it about the personality and not the thing they're saying.
That's right.
Not their actions. That's done. Everybody's sick of that shit because everything's crumbling. So you're not going to be able to push that no more. And the boomer motherfuckers have always been able to push it that way because the post-World War II rules-based order generation are trauma-based mind-controlled.
Come see me on tour. I'll be in Lansing.
Yep. You already know what it is. Nah, we're going to play some music and then we're going to get up out of here. You ain't nobody going to holler at you, you know what I'm saying, after the show. Private party. You know, prep for the night, you know what I'm saying. and get ready for Vonta's new video coming soon. You already know what it is. But let's play some new music. Lots of expensive lawyers working overtime. Oh yeah, most definitely. Nope. Where's it at? But we'll play this one first.
The Style Master.
Road 1 Productions.
820.
Feel the damage, life got me disenchanted. Now I'm landing on battlefields, destroying cannons. In your mansion, fast cars, they turn to fragments. People's madness, blasting, causing chain reactions. Six harmony style, like the praying mantis. Who the baddest, spit fire like raging dragons. Great assassin, walk with briefcase and glasses. Walking past the masses while they joking, laughing. I saw the target, shot them like a master marksman. Fast and cautious, hopped in the Aston Martin. Heart is harking, y'all ain't ready for the darkness. On the offense, all they found was a bloody carcass. Boss of bosses, y'all haters is taking losses. Shoot up, courtroom, fuck the legal jargon. Beg my pardon, blowing up police departments. Shot an RPG from this lead apartment. Laser focus, one shot, your brain is open. Stay in motion, got fire to blaze opponents. Laser focus, break chains of hypnosis. Hurricane be the name, causing great commotion. Laser focus, one shot, your brain is open. Stay in motion, got fire to blaze opponents. Laser focus, break chains of hypnosis. Hurricane be the name, causing great commotion. So outlandish, regarding the circumstances. Just ball the gun with the new enhancements. Got a thermal scope that can see through walls. Can't hide from me, I can see you all. Devastator, hurricane the annihilator. Lightsabers will turn you into carbon vapors. All the paper got you acting ostentatious. That would get you shot in this conversation. In my nation, revolution, cooperation. Everybody load up, this is consolidation. Operation, trying to stop the depopulation of the planet, the evil getting decapitated. Class session represents my adolescence. Fist our weapons, whoop you like the game of Tekken. I'm the weapon, it's written all in my essence. I'm the god, the storm, hope you learned your lesson. Laser focus, one shot, your brain is open. Stay in motion, got fire to blaze opponents. Laser focus, break chains of hypnosis. Hurricane be the name, causing great commotion. Laser focus, one shot, your brain is open. Stay in motion, got fire to blaze opponents. Laser focus, break chains of hypnosis. Hurricane be the name, causing great commotion. Laser focus, one shot, your brain is open. Stay in motion, got fire to blaze opponents. Laser focus, break chains of hypnosis. Hurricane be the name, causing great commotion. Laser focus, one shot, your brain is open. Stay in motion, got fire to blaze opponents. Laser focus, break chains of hypnosis. Hurricane be the name, causing great commotion.
All right, let's play Break It Back. Let's bring it back real quick. There we go, playing an assassin. Much love, Vonta.
Bringing it back, so cold with the flows when I spit it on tracks. Writing hardcore lyrics, gotta put it on wax. We can't tell lies, we be spitting the facts. Most rappers is trash and they do it for cash. I do it for the love with this lyrical blast. Going fast like flash when I'm whipping your ass. Let me slow it down quick, just a blast from the past. Underground flows with an old school vibe. Nod your head to the beat and remember the rhyme. Real music, you can hear it, you can never deny. Hurricane and join and act when we be keeping it live. From Detroit to Savannah, let the whole world see. Midwest, Southern soul, make the people believe. Spitting revolution lyrics so my people be free. Throw your hands in the air if you rollin' with me. Underground sound that goes down in Motown. Straight to your town, smoke a pound, we smoke clouds. Cold sound, everybody know what goes down. Underground sound, yeah, we bringing it back now. Tell them, Jay.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Hey.
Much love, God.
Back to the underground.
We didn't hit that diner up.
To the underground. Where it comes from. Back to the underground. Back to where it comes from. Back to the underground. Where it comes from. Hey! Break it back. 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 Break it back.
Back again, spinning magic just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win. The underground is back again.
What ancestors.
It's time to take it back again. Spinning magic just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win. The underground is back again. For my ancestors. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. Underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now.
It's that new baby girl assassin. Shout out to Jordan for the beat.
I'm Hurricane. Let me tell you a story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through, and you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Bacardi. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window, landed on the car. I think it was a Benzo, smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot. I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. Look, let me tell you another story. Chillin' at the diner and the feds, they was coming for me. Baby girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Push your luck like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed it'll be recorded. Up in the car, where baby flow it. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe to keep the streets scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl wetter than the ocean. She said come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, star blaster. My baby girl is an assassin. Star blaster. assassin. Start blasting. Baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting. My baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting.
No, we gotta play it again. You know, it's brand new, baby. We gotta play it again. And then we're gonna play Naughty, and then we're gonna go to our spot and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hurricane the Style
You
Master.
already know what it is.
I'm Hurricane. Let me tell you a story. Story of the glory, but you gotta hold my 40 for me. I was chillin' watching Rick and Morty, and my chick came through when you know she was getting naughty. Dressed up, went to a party. So many drinks, I think I grabbed up a Bacardi. We was gigging on the dance floor, but you know the cops just burst through the damn door. Me and her start blasting. Y'all didn't know that my girl is an assassin. Me and her laughing, jumping out the window, landed on the car. Why I think it was a Benzo, smoking on the endo as we roll out to the liquor store, then back to her house. She said that was hot. I said no doubt. Took off her clothes, then we fucked on the couch. Baby girl's an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, my baby girl is an assassin. Let me tell you another story. Chillin' at the diner in the feds, they was coming for me. Baby girl told me load up. Civilians getting hit if they motherfucking don't duck. Test your luck like the game show, but the price is right, bitch, and you know what we came for. You chillin' back in your wheel of fortune. Me and my girl come through, bout to kill just to get a portion. Shoot your head, knock your brain in orbit. Body get contorted, guaranteed you to be recorded. Up in the car, man, baby, flow it. Put the pedal to the metal, best believe to keep the streets scorching. Style master, keep the heat going. My girl roll the weed, and you know we gotta keep smoking. Baby girl wetter than the ocean. She said come here, so you know I gotta get up on it. Baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting. My baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting. My baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting. My baby girl is an assassin. Yeah, start blasting. My baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting. Baby girl is an assassin. Start blasting.
I'm feeling this too.
Baby girl is an assassin.
This a movie soundtrack right here. Or like a
My baby
montage.
girl is
in
an
a movie.
assassin. Start blasting.
Hey. Time to get naughty. Yeah, we need to hit up a coffee spot. Coffee for two, please. We need to set up our spot real quick. Where we going?
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty, get naughty. Get naughty, baby girl get naughty, baby girl get naughty. Walking in the club, thank you so much love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love. Baby girl getting low, dropping to the floor. Pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying whoa. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. When the drop singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that's a chose. Take off my clothes, pull out the camera phone, wanna see you do a pose. Put your tube video, time to make a flick. Going for a process when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a
party with. Look a bad chick, say fire like an arsonist, baby, this a hit. Got another party mix, call me selling cars, had to put you on the naughty list. Time they have a party, time they have a party. Baby girl love it, that she bout to get naughty. Time they have a party, time they have a party. Baby girl love it, that she bout to get naughty, get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 get naughty, 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 naughty. Giving her the business, love it when I'm in it. Bend her ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw, going in the deep. Fucking all night, we ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat, while I clap her cheeks. Baby girl skirting and she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit, that's a dog. Did it in the park, under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. They ain't not the word, we been to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty.
You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody. HHN special report. You already know what it is. You know, I gotta get my shots out. Coffee for two, please. Much love to Vonta. I'm gonna have to find you. We gotta roll over there real quick. Gotta prep for the night. You know what I'm saying? Gotta prep. Get you warmed up for the night. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Eyes wide shut, live and learn. JoJo came through. Hope everyone hands healing of you not being pulled over. Yeah, right. Everything cool. Went to work, came back home. Everything great. Fuck the police. Fuck the coppers. They're wankers. Fucking stormtroopers. But shout out to everybody. Everybody, y'all respective time zones. You already know what it is. We covered Trump. We covered Mandelson and Starmer same time. Starmer might be out of the motherfucking game in about a week, but we don't know. But he also said if he do be out, someone got to hold it down until the new prime minister get in. So he's still there. Fuck Starmer. He's a wanker. But Starmer is a wanker. Gotta say it again. But yeah, and over here, Trump just told on himself. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of kangaroo bullshit. You know, but I had to get some news out of the way because I've been in the zone with the music and it's time to get back to the music. But before I get back to the music, you know what I'm saying? I gotta holler at Vonta. Chilling like a villain, kicking back, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? It's been a pretty cool day, cool afternoon. It's 3:38 over here in Detroit, 8:38 in the UK, 9:38 in the Netherlands, 12:38 in California, 2:38 in Chicago, 3:38 over there in Georgia. But you already know what it is. Definitely in the zone. Yes, I am in the zone. And I'm working on another track right now. You know what I'm saying? So we about to holler at each other. Let's get that coffee ready, baby. And And I catch y'all in a minute. And y'all know how he ended. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tech. Nah, I know the skirt. What's up to my UK correspondent, Vonta? I made sure I played the Amelia too. You know what I'm saying? I played it. You know what I'm saying? But mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tech. Nah, I know the baseline. Look at the hype shit on every track. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper for half the. So the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that the platinum beef. After that Hurricane G packs the gats. Bow. Trigger bang bang. This is the HHN special report. And much love to my UK correspondent Vonta. Now let's go get that coffee. Yeah. On every track, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's time to finish the last 2 tracks for the Style Master album. And that album is done. And then I'm gonna let you know what beats I choose from DJ Overtime, and I'm gonna send it to you, and then you do the email thing and send me the MP3. So like I'll let you know, like I'll send you what beat I want, so right now, let's have some fun. It's Friday, high day. Grab your swishes and roll your blunts, roll your bongs, put it in the bowl, your fucking joints or your vape pens or your dabs. I don't care how you do it. It's Friday high day. And right now, we about to have a high day. Okay. All right, we out of here. Shout out to everybody. Much love to everyone. Now let's go get that coffee. We out. Yeah.